How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and this would be mistaken for a Coldplay video possibly because it is all yellow. As you can see, we've got a yellow pocket tin and a yellow classic tin, as well as a really bad pun. Thank you all very much for anyone who's joining us after watching the first video on the Premier League launch bundle from Panini. It was greatly appreciated, and to everybody new, welcome. But we will be opening a classic tin and a pocket tin, so that's 17 packets. We've got 2 limited editions for this one. We've got 1 limited edition here, 17 regular packets. The chance of an excellence card, definitely a limited edition in here, 1 golden baller as well. So, I mean, what is it that we're waiting for? So 2 limited editions. Will one of them be an excellence card? Fingers crossed, everyone. Given how the last opening went, if it's anything near as epic as it was, I'll be happy with that. If there's an excellence card there as well, then I'm not going to complain, obviously. So we'll open the pocket tin first up. And here is, excuse me, they're all falling out here. So there's our 2 limited editions. Why them feel like an excellence, I'm not quite sure. They both seem similar size. If it was anything like the excellence cards last year, they might be a bit thicker. But we'll just we'll just take it as it comes. So there is our 7 packs there. So we'll just get cracked right into these. So there is a code there for anyone that wants to use that one. We start off this pack with Eberechi Eze for Crystal Palace. We've got Luca Dean for Aston Villa. Ben Davis there for Spurs. I think a lot of Spurs. In all the packs we open, we get 3 Spurs cards. We get Elliot Anderson, young Scotsman there for Newcastle. We've got a Mohamed Salah hot shot. I think that's the first hot shot of the collection. And a game changer in the form of Solly March for Brighton. So we're already off to a hot start. We've got one of Scotland's brightest prospects in Elliot Anderson. We've got our first hot shot card as well. I think it's our first hot shot anyway. There's another code for anyone that wants to use that one. We start off this with Wolves defender Craig Dawson. We get Alfie Doughty for Luton. We get Joe Worrell for Forest, Alexander Mitrovic for Fulham, Tom Lockyer again for Luton. We've got Anthony Robinson Ultrasonic for Fulham, and we finish off with Julio Enciso, future star. So all the different, seems to be loads of different categories of inserts this year. I'm loving this new collection, I must say. There's another code there for anyone that wants that. So we have got a Jacob Murphy to kick us off here. We get Sander Berger, new man for Burnley, at the bit in his old Sheffield United. I don't quite understand that one. Leaving Sheffield United to finish second to go to Burnley, finish first. Maybe he thinks he's got a better chance of staying up. A man who's got a very good chance of staying up is Joan Visa there for Brentford. We've got Pablo Sarabia for Wolves there. Couldn't get the team name out there. We've got a next level Phil Foden, and we finish off with a Manchester City crest as well. So next pack up, we have obviously got the code there for anyone that wishes to use that one. So this one starts off with a Reece Norrington Davis for Sheffield United. We've got the GOAT Billy Gilmore up next, David Brooks for Bournemouth. We've got Remo Freuler for Forest there. We've got Mikel Antonio Aerial Ace for West Ham. And we've got Joe Linton Dynamo for Newcastle, who got off to a hell of a start in the new season. 5-1. I mean, they have set their stall out early doors. They could be right up there again. Got to think anyway. So there is a new digital code there as well. Made some very good signings in the transfer window. Can't fault them for that, really. So in this one, we have Thilo Kehrer for West Ham. We've got the old Dalot for Manchester United. Got a Pierre-Emile Højbjerg Colossus card. I do love the new Colossus cards. Leandro Trossard, Game Changer. We've got a Precision Ruben Neves. And we've got a Miguel Almiron Game Changer to finish off our 4 insert pack. I mean, I mean, honestly, the good luck keeps coming through on these wonderful ones here. So there's another code there for anyone that wishes to use that. So we start off this next one with Max Lowe, who got himself in a 50-year age gap fight with Roy Hodgson, first game of the season. We get Chris Richards for Palace, Alexander Isak for Newcastle, João Palhinha there for Fulham. Got a Morgan Gibbs White playmaker for Forest, and Scott Twine Precision for Burnley. How do you think Burnley will do? They did play well in parts against Manchester United. Obviously got a legendary coach in Vincent Company. Interesting to see, there's a code by the way. Interesting to see how he does first time out in the Premier League. It's a different kettle of fish, as many men have found before managing from the Championship into the Premier League. But we start off this last regular pack of the mini tin with Maxwell Cornet, Chris Mepham for Bournemouth, Shandon Baptiste for Brentford, Johan Goodmanson for Burnley. We have the Arsenal crest, and we finish off with a powerhouse. It's Christopher Ayer for Brentford. So, there we go. It is time to find out who our limited editions are now. We managed to get ourselves 2 signature limited editions last time out. Can we get another one in this opening? We've got 3 chances really. At least 3 chances. So this one is going to be a Manchester United player. He is a defender, and he is Luke Shaw there. So this is Luke Shaw. We got him out the last time, so that's definitely one of the limited editions that we already have. There's quite a few to find, but Luke Shaw is one of them. So upsetting that we didn't find one again, a different one, but that's not to worry. And this looks like it's going to be one that we've already got as well, but it's not, because it's the signature variation. We've got another signature variant limited edition in Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. So this is the 3rd signature edition that we've got. I've only ever got one of these in the entire time I've been opening Adrenalyn XLs. It was Kieran Dewsbury Hall in the Adrenalyn XL Plus collection for last season, if you remember. Now we've got 3 in one go, 2 legends. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank signature style. Get in our collection. Oh, unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable, Jeff. So, we move on. After that, there's a whole other tin to open. I mean, the good hits just keep coming on this channel, folks. So there is our limited edition and our golden baller and our online coin card there for anyone that wishes to use that one. So just open. Unbelievable. Honestly, I'm speechless. Not often. People who know me in real life know it's not very often I'm speechless. But these last few openings have been outstanding. It's just unbelievable. So we have got 10 more packs here. 10. Count them. 10. Unbelievable. So we start off with number 1. Numero uno, as they say in the continent. So what we just these are all over the place anyway. So there's the code there. I'm flustered. So there's a code there for anyone that wishes to use that one. So we start off with a Jean-Philippe Mateta for Crystal Palace. Get Pablo Sarabia once again for Wolves. Calvin Phillips for Manchester City. Reece Norrington-Davis once again for Sheffield United. We have the Bournemouth crest there as our first insert, and our second one is Elijah Adebayo, powerhouse for Luton. So that's a nice wee start to that one. So we have also got pack number 2 of 10. Starts off with the code as always. So we start off this one with Harry Maguire for Man United, David Brooks again for Bournemouth, Josh De Silva for Brentford, Pele Roderick Mapanzu for Luton. We have got a playmaker in the form of Bruno Fernandes, and a fire card that's Matthias Nunes for Wolverhampton Wanderers. So here we go once again. There is a code there for anyone that wishes to use that one. And we start this one off with Gabriel for the Arsenal. We get Alexander Isak once again, Joachim Anderson for Palace, Remo Freuler once again. We've got Jay Rodriguez, Burnley legend there. We have got the lineup for Everton, and we finish off with a double Everton insert. It is their crest there. So all the Everton there, one for the Everton fans that pack, with the crest and the lineup. So there is the code for anyone that wishes to use this pack. So there's Richarlison for Spurs, and João Palhinha starting us off. Lucas Paquetá for West Ham. How much longer is he going to be at West Ham? Then have Casemiro for Man United. We have the Premier League trophy, and we finish off with a future start. It's Alejandro Garnacho. So we get the trophy. That's a card all by itself, and it's just on its own little category, and we have managed to tick that off. So very, very happy with that. And there is a code there for anyone that wants to use that one. So we start off this pack with Nick Pope for Newcastle, we get Ben Johnson for West Ham, we get Marcus Rashford, Chris Mepham. We also have the Manchester United crest and a top keeper in the form of Bernd Leno to finish us off there. So we start off this next pack with Demarai Gray, but also a code for anyone that wishes to use it. But we have, as we say, get Demarai Gray there for Everton, we get Danilo for Forest, Felipe also for Forest, we get Eberechi Eze once again for Palace. We've got a hotshot Carlton Morris who scored Luton Town's first ever Premier League goal the weekend, and Jadon Sancho fire cards. Next we have got a code for anyone that wishes to use it. We start off this one with Sasa Lukic for Fulham. We get Ryan Brewster for Sheffield United, Andreas Pereira for Fulham, we get Jacob Ramsey for Villa, we get Matthias Nunes' base card, and we finish off with the Crystal Palace crest. So here we go, third to last pack. There is a code there for anyone that wishes to use that one. So we start off this pack with Vitaly Janelt for Brentford. We get James Shea, Luton Town's goalkeeper. We have got the lineup for Liverpool and for West Ham United. We have got a Colossus, Philip Billing, and a game changer once again. It's Miguel Almiron. So sort of a almost a four inset card there again, because they do tend to they tend to think they are. Tend to sort of advertise the lineups as inserts as well, semi-inserts. So there's a code there for anyone that wishes to use that one. So we have a Jason Steele kicking us off for Brighton. We get Michael Obafemi for Burnley. We get Kenny Tete for Fulham. Luca Digne for Aston Villa. We have got an ultrasonic Luis Diaz, and we have got a Lewis Dunk powerhouse. So unfortunately, this is the last base pack that we're going to open, but we do have the Golden Baller and the limited edition still to open. So we start this one off with the code once again for anyone that wants to use that. And the cards start off with Josh Brownhill for Burnley, Manuel Akanji for City, we get Jared Bowen for West Ham, Leon Bailey for Aston Villa. Our inserts are a Johan Goodmanson world class, and finally a precision for Ben Chilwell. So there we go with those ones. So that is our packs finished, as we say. We have got the limited edition and the Golden Baller still to go. So let's open the limited edition first. I mean, can we get one as good as the last one there? So it's another legend. Who's it going to be? 92 to 97. 156 appearances, 4 league titles. It's Manchester United. It is the one and only Eric Cantona. There we go. Those are lovely. I really do like those cards. The marble finish on this side, the gold on the other. Honestly, this is one of the nicest looking cards I think Panini, in the short space of time I've been collecting the cards anyway. This might be the nicest card they've ever released, especially for Adrenalyn XL. But there he is, the magician, the French magician, the maverick that is Eric Cantona. And even if you don't support Manchester United, you've got to agree that Eric Cantona is an absolute legend of the sport. So here we go once again with the Golden Baller. I absolutely love these ones as well. I mean, Panini like that. This is what I called in the last one the golden ticket, the Willy Wonka golden ticket. But who's it going to be? We get good luck with them the last time. Who is this going to be? It is Marcus Rashford. So we've got Marcus Rashford Golden Baller in the collection. One of the I think we get 4 or 3 Golden Ballers in the one. Marcus Rashford was one of them. But I'm not going to complain. It's always nice to get it. So I mean those Golden Ballers are lovely. But unfortunately, Marcus, you took pride of place in the launch bundle. It's got to be Eric in this one. The 2 legends. We've got Eric Cantona and another signature style limited edition for Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Unbelievable. 2 signature legends. Another one for Vitaly Janelt. I think it was Vitaly Janelt. No, it was Janssen. It was a Brentford player anyway. But oh my goodness, I'm going to need to go back and look at it. But yes, there is another a wonderful opening for the Adrenalyn XL. If you have liked it as much as I have, if you please hit like, it would be greatly appreciated, as well as just following on if you want to see more, following along with the channel by subscribing or following, depending on what the terminology is on your chosen platform. But all that remains to be said at this point is thank you all so very much for watching, happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.